Hello and welcome to a day in my life. Today is Friday, it's noon, and so I want to show you the behind the scenes of my business and what I do in a typical day. So I hope you are excited for this. This will be my first business vlog basically, and yes, let's do it. So the program for today, first of all, I will work on my website and mostly rebrand my services, my content creation / done for you services, and update my different packages. So that's one of the things that I will work on and then add them to my website. Also, I will work on some branding because as of now, I use my initials as my business name, and I want to find something more specific for my creative agency. So in terms of personal brand, basically, I will keep my name for all the mentoring programs and courses that I offer to aspiring expat girl bosses. But for my creative agency, where I will not be the only one working, I want something that could embody the values of my agency and basically talk to my target audience, which is different from the audience that I'm targeting for my courses and mentoring programs. So this is what I will work on as well today, and this might take a lot of time because, mind you, I am not a creative person at all. I don't think of myself as somebody who is creative. Even though I did all my career in marketing, I'm somebody who is more in the analytic side. I like, working on processes and making them efficient and smooth and so on, and working on the strategy as well. But when it comes to coming up with brand names and original graphics and all that stuff, that is not my main area of expertise. So we will see how it goes with the brainstorming session that I will do today. All right, I will finish my late breakfast and get to work. All right, let's grab some lunch. I'm starving. So I decided to go for a salad. It's quite big in the end, so I will just divide it into two. Alright, this is my salad. I also added some leftover chicken. And yeah, can't wait to eat. And I'm gonna have some mango for dessert because this one is more than done. So it's almost 5 p.m. I have my weekly meeting with my virtual assistant in a few minutes, and so we will discuss the next steps and how she will be able to help me update my website as well. So yes, that's what will happen next. And then I have another meeting back to back with my content manager who helps me manage my Instagram and repurposing my video content onto my Instagram and creating carousels and so on. So yes, usually I do these 2 meetings on Friday so that we can discuss the plan for the next week and give each other some updates and so on. So yeah, you will see some snippet of the meetings as well. How are you? So yes, I will still work on that and make sure I have the training ready. I hopefully by next week. That way you will be able to upload the podcast. Also, I will create a document with the different episodes so that every time you uploaded one, you can just check it so that we know that it's done. Because we already have 50 to upload, so it is not going to be done all at once. So yes, I will just do the training for next week, and I mean, when it's ready, I will keep you up to date. For now, next week you will just continue on the normal task, the podcast and the TikTok if I create a task for the TikTok as well. But yes, that's basically it, I think, for now. Alright, so all good for you for now? Great. Then thanks a lot and enjoy your weekend. Hello. Ok. Oui. Ok, cool. Bon. Ça a été cette semaine? Non, mais de toute façon, personne n'utilise sans mode déco. Ouais. Alright. Oui, alors déjà, pour demain, j'ai regardé. Ouais, je pense qu'Alfama, c'est bien. J'ai tapé vite fait café Alfama. Et le premier qui est tombé, dont j'avais entendu parler déjà, il s'appelle Copenhagen Café. Coffee Lab, pardon. Copenhagen Coffee Lab. Et c'est un café que j'en ai entendu parler parce que tu as des digital nomades qui l'utilisent comme endroit pour bosser aussi. Alright, this is finally the weekend for me. I just recorded a mini training for my virtual assistant and content manager who are going to help me upload my podcast on my website as blog post to help with the SEO. So that's what I did now. I'm just waiting for the video to convert. Now I'm starving, it's 8 p.m. I think I'm gonna make some lasagna now. And yes, tomorrow we have an early morning. I'm going for a brunch photo shoot with my content manager. So yeah, super excited for that. That's it for now. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, it's almost 8:30 and I'm ready to go do my brand photo shoot in Lisbon, so I will take you with me. So let's go because I don't want to run late. By the way, for the outfit, it's quite simple. I hope you can see well. So just like some boyfriend jeans and this kind of shirt, and then I can remove it and add my jacket and so on. So basically that way I will have 2 different outfits. And I will just put my shoes on and voila. Alright, so here you can see my outfit a bit better. And I've decided to put my sandals on just to go there because they are more comfortable. Then I will put my sneakers. So now heading to take the city tram.
Hello. Just two that white. Yeah, take away. Anything else? No, that's 680. Yes. Card or cash? Card.
Oh, latte? Thank you. So hey, we are here with Miriam, my content manager for our photo shoot. So we just set up everything, so we'll see how it's working now. And yes, let's do this. Ouais, et non mais le soleil. Après ce que j'aime pas, c'est le contrat. Je pense que je vais. Mais déjà que c'est pas. change our outfits. So we actually filmed the, photo shoot process, but I think we lost the footage because my battery is dying, obviously, iPhone. And so, yeah, I'm a bit disappointed because, yeah, I think it would have been nice to just like show you the different poses and different inspiration we had. But yeah, unfortunately it's not for this time, but at least I will know for next time I need an external battery if I want to film with my iPhone. So lesson learned. Look at this view. Amazing. Such a nice place. I'm so happy with my pictures. I'm telling you, this girl is so talented. Like, she should be an Instagram influencer. So that's amazing. Lisbon is amazing. Honestly, you should come and visit if you haven't already. And we are back. So it was so much fun. In the end, we did get the footage of the photo shoot, and so I'm super happy about that because that was the main thing that I wanted to record today and that I wanted to show you. So some lessons I've learned today. If you are filming on your phone, make sure you bring a power bank with you because it will run out of battery so fast. Like, I just had enough to film more or less 1 hour of footage before my battery was at 20%, so that's why the video stopped automatically. And so thankfully it did still save the video, and I was able to see it like 10 or 15 minutes afterwards that the video was there. But you never know, if you didn't have the chance to press stop, you may lose your entire footage. So that brings me to my second lesson, which is always check that it is filming. During our photo shoot, I was always asking Miriam, is it still recording? Is it still recording? And like 10 minutes before the end, it stopped. So at least since we checked all the time, if it stopped earlier, we would have seen it. And so yes, always check that it is recording, not only at the beginning of the video, but check every 10, 20 minutes, whatever it takes, because you don't want to lose all your footage. Trust me, that's not something you want, because you will get discouraged, especially if you cannot do it again. So yes, super important. And another funny thing is that I wasn't even sure that I would be able to start vlogging, because I initially ordered a tripod online and it was supposed to get delivered at my sister's, who lives in France, because I didn't want to pay any delivery fees. So when you want to order on Amazon in Portugal, you have to pick another country, so either Amazon Spain, UK, France, whatever it is, and you will get some fees for the delivery, and you might also have less product and options available. So I spent hours benchmarking and finding a tripod that fit my budget and that is also discreet and easy to carry with me, with also a microphone, because I told myself that I need the sound to be good if I'm recording outside, and as well as a small LED if I wanted to record in the evening or at night, right? So I ordered all of this because my sister was supposed to visit me at the end of the month. So I was like, perfect, you can bring that with you. And that way I will start vlogging at the end of May. But change of plan, she couldn't come. So I had the option to either delay vlogging until August, because my family will come to visit me then, or I will basically ask her to send me the package to Portugal, which basically killed my initial idea, which was to avoid any delivery fees, right? And the same week, one of my friends had a birthday, and I quickly mentioned that I wanted to start vlogging for my business, but I didn't have a tripod with me. And she said, well, you should have told me. I have one and I'm going on holidays in France for 3 weeks, so I won't need it, you know? And she was traveling the next day. And she was like, if you want, you can come to mine and grab the tripod before I travel tomorrow. So I was like, that's perfect. I'm just going to use her tripod for the next 3 weeks. So at least I will have to record 2 vlogs this month, and I won't have to get my package delivered from France to Portugal. And so that's what I'm using now, just her tripod. I don't have a microphone, I don't have any LED. Right now, since I'm back home, I'm just using one of my softbox that I use when I'm filming and recording my normal YouTube videos. But yes, all of that to tell you that you have to start before you get ready. Even when you have some obstacles and challenges along the way, there's always a way, right? There's always a solution. And also I had Miriam to help me today with the photo shoot, and I just met her by chance when I was looking for somebody to help me with my Instagram. She posted on a Facebook group for French expats in Lisbon that she was looking for a part-time job. We started talking, we met, and voila. So yeah, life will give you lemons when you want to make a lemonade. You just have to trust the process, even when things don't look perfect and you have to take the longer route. Never delay your dreams just because you don't have everything figured out. On that note, it's almost 1:30, so I will have lunch and eat the lasagna that I've made yesterday, and then just relax and take a break. It's pretty hot right now, so it was a good idea for us to go there early. And then I will see if I will go out this afternoon for some cultural activity, but since I live a bit far from the city center, I'm not sure I will have the motivation. We'll see. Another thing to keep in mind when it comes to vlogging, especially outside, pick a time when you don't have a lot of people. So we met at the coffee shop with Miriam around 9:30, and it was already kind of packed because the touristic season has already started. And so we had to wait a few minutes before we could get a spot with enough lighting for our photo shoot. So if you want to shoot outside, try to go early in the morning and during the weekdays, because once we were done with the photo shoot at the coffee shop, it was already around 10:30, 11. and it was really packed outside because it was sunny. And as you saw, the Mirador was packed when we arrived, so we always had to wait for people to pass through in order to be able to take pictures without people on it. Also, it will release so much of the pressure of having people watching you, and doing it with a friend is also super helpful because at least you will share the awkwardness. And actually, even at the coffee shop, you know, the personnel was super friendly, super nice. Although we moved the table and the chairs a bit, they didn't mind at all. Also, it's way easier when you pick places which are already digital nomad friendly and content creators friendly. So yeah, that was the case with this coffee shop, which is actually a chain which is super popular here. I don't know if it's also probably in other countries as well. And also we were on the terrace part of the coffee shop, so with less tables and the 2 or 3 tables basically around us. Of course, at the beginning they would watch us because, you know, we were setting up everything and moving things around and taking pictures, so it's weird, but at the end, who cares, you know? As long as you are not bothering anybody and, you know, the personnel is okay with it and you're just doing your thing, they might watch you for like 5 minutes, but they will get bored of it, and they are there to enjoy their coffee as well, so they will just not care, you know. People don't care as much as you think they do. It's becoming more and more common for people to, you know, film themselves and document their journey, and being, you know, aspiring content creators are just doing it for themselves really because they enjoy it. So yes, that allowed us to have fun and really get all the content that we wanted. Also, obviously, pick different spots before the photo shoot, know exactly where you want to go and the different shots that you want to take. Take some inspiration from Pinterest, from Instagram, so that you will not waste any time. And different outfits if you can. If you are not an influencer, you don't have to have 10 different outfits. But if you want to post, you know, your pictures regularly, you might want to just tweak some stuff a bit, tweak your makeup, add some lipstick, a cardigan, a jacket, or change your earrings. It will make it seem like you didn't take all your pictures the same day. So yes, that's all I have, I think, for my tips in terms of vlogging and brand photo shoot by yourself. And yeah, just also asking a friend, you know, like, I'm recording this vlog with my iPhone and we took the pictures with Miriam's iPhone, and then she just airdropped me all the pictures that we took together. So see, you don't need anything fancy and you don't need to be a professional. Your friend doesn't need to be a professional. So far, all the pictures that I've taken for my business were just taken by friends who are nice enough to do a photo shoot for me. And yes, like, if you don't have the budget yet to hire a photographer, don't let it discourage you. And you can also ask strangers on the street. And so even today we had people asking us if we needed help, especially when you see people taking pictures of their friends as well. Do not hesitate to ask them to take your pictures. Just guide them if they are not sure what to do. So that's why you have to have some inspiration and poses in mind. But that's it, you know, that's how you do it. So I just find an event happening this evening, which is around filmmakers and video lovers, and I found it on Meetup. And Meetup is a great app if you want to meet new people, especially when you are living abroad. And so that's how I make new connections. So I thought, okay, why not going there? It will be my first event with this group. Also, another tip, if you are running late, always have enough to make a sandwich in your fridge, because yes, that will be basically my dinner. Also, this is just a reminder that the universe has its incredible ways to show you that you are on the right track. Like, I started vlogging outside in public today for the first time. And as I was scrolling on the Meetup app to find something that might interest me to do tonight, I found this event dedicated to people who like filmmaking, documentaries, videos, and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm just hoping to meet some like-minded people, and maybe it will lead to some new connections, collaborations, or just people who like to share their love and tips for video making. So I'm pretty excited. now. I just have to find the people, but it's actually getting cold here, so wish me luck. There are a lot of people, as you can see, so we'll see how it goes. Yes, life is good. Always. Well, most of the time at least.
So I actually for this type of event my second time.
Oh, it's nice by night actually. Second time, okay.
But I went to another meetups like digital nomads.
Yes,
No,
this one
stuff.
I joined this group as well. It's a big one.
Yeah. There are so many people like doing it weekly.
Yeah, I can't
Sometimes
either.
it's getting like annoying.
So I am back, and as you can see by my face, I am tired, but the good kind. So what happened was that I couldn't find the group, and I saw that in the meetup, the organizer said that he's lost his phone today, but we still meet at the same time. And if we cannot find the group, we should just message directly on the meetup app. So that's what I did, and I also sent him a private message just in case he would see it somehow on his personal number. And so I didn't get any reply, and I just stayed by myself for an hour, like walking around and also just vlogging. And yeah, I was on the verge of giving up when he finally messaged me, so I don't know how. But yes, so that's how I finally found the group, and I'm glad I stayed because I sat next to two interesting women and we discussed a lot about moving abroad, making new friends, new connections, and following your passion and so on. So it was super fulfilling conversations. And so yeah, also one thing I always say about Lisbon is that you always need two outfits, one for the day and one for the evening. And this, and so I was still freezing cold at some point, especially when you go next to the marina or to these miradors, which have these viewpoints of the city, which are super nice, and you can enjoy the sunset and so on, but you will freeze. And so I still have to learn my lesson, apparently, even after a year. But yeah, I had some great encounters in the end, and we exchanged contact and decided to keep in touch and organize something very soon in Lisbon. So yes, it is a win for an introvert like myself, and just a reminder that if I can do it, you can too. And trust me, I was like feeling awkward and feeling super shy because I didn't want to go to random people and ask them if they were the group that I'm looking for. So even if you feel awkward and you are meeting new people for the first time, just try it. I'm sure you are not going to regret it. But yeah, I didn't stay long after that. I decided to go home, and part of the group decided to go to have some dinner or more drinks. But I can say that this day was full of lessons. And maybe the last for today is that you have to be persistent and stay patient. Things may seem that they are not working out, but in the end, they will. And today I had a lot of twists, like when I almost lost my footage, and tonight when I couldn't find the group. So things will happen, and you just have to go with the flow and expect things to turn out for the best always, which is a mindset that you can work on. It's not something that you can have like from one day to another if you are not like somebody who is super optimistic all the time, but you can definitely work on how you respond to different situations. And yeah, it will always work out. That's what I tell myself when things don't go as planned. So this day was full of emotions and adrenaline because of trying new things, and I'm glad I did. I'm proud of myself for like being on here now and vlogging and documenting my journey. I hope that it will also inspire you. So now I cannot wait to just relax and go to bed, and I'm looking forward for tomorrow. never published and figure out why that is.